Hello guys and welcome to my first live stream. So today we're gonna be driving a class 447 train simulator. I'll just get the scenario loaded up and then we'll begin. Okay. So we're doing on the route called Cataluña Express, which is a route located in Spain. And we're gonna do this service from Sant Vicenç to Barcelona. Just gonna let the scenario load. Voice a bit louder. Okay. Hold on. Is this better? Is this better? Is this better? Okay. Are you sure it's great? Got some Japanese roots, some British roots, just screenshots, nothing much. And we're just gonna let it load. For now. From what I can see, I can tell the stream is delayed about 30 seconds from the time I do the action. Oh well, it's better quality. So how are y'all feeling today? Just while we wait, just gonna ask a few questions. You guys don't mind answering. It is a very big route, so that's why I think it's taking a bit of a while to load. Hold on, sure. I'll put it into super low latency, just give me a second. Now that the game's loaded. I'll put it into super low latency, just live stream settings. Well, I can't change it now. Oh well. Maybe for next stream, I'll put it to super low latency. Just get this started then. Okay. We're in our class 447. So we're gonna put the blind up and we're gonna turn the master key so the train starts up. We're gonna put the pantograph up, the battery. We're gonna close the circuit, so we have 3 kilovolts. yeah, we're gonna get the converter and we're gonna turn on the instrument lights, the passenger lights, the headlights, and I'm gonna reduce them. I'm gonna enable the communication system. Mode C because we are currently at a station, and then 02. Okay. And we're gonna set the destination. So we're a R2 South train to Barcelona on route 026. Sant Vicenç to Estació de França. So yeah, we're gonna confirm. And now if we go outside, it should be set the R2 Barcelona. So we're gonna just open doors, and I can see we have a yellow signal ahead. So that means we can only we can travel 30 kilometers per hour on the switches. I'm gonna get the parking brake off, and we'll depart at 02. Yeah, that beep sound is pretty loud. It is. It's just the safety system starting up. So it's 12:02, and we're gonna close doors, saying what the next stop is. We're gonna reverse forward, and we're gonna accelerate. Since it's a yellow signal, we can only go 30 kilometers an hour on the switches. Yeah, if it wasn't that loud, you would forget about it, that's true. So now the safety systems, two safety systems. There we go. Acknowledge the yellow signal, and we're on our way to Calders, the next station. So this is right now. It's indicating that we have to be below 80. This triangle means reduce to 80, but since we're going on switches, this doesn't apply to us because that's when you pass a yellow signal at a faster speed. So, and that's the dead man's just beeping us every 30 seconds. We're gonna remove the reduction of the headlights, so we have the full beam so we can see properly. And once we pass those speed limit boards, we should be able to speed up to say 160 kilometers per hour. Really nothing much. It's not AWS, it's Dead Man's handle. Well, not Dead Man's handle. Imagine it's a system that's gonna beep you every 30 seconds, and you have to put your foot up and put it back down on the pedal, so you say that you're still quote unquote alive, like you haven't passed out or anything. So once the train has passed the board fully, we can accelerate to 160, and it's also telling us to change to channel 99. It does sound similar to AWS. So I'm going to go into mode A, channel 99 and just put a random train number. There we go. That and that. So now it's not saying anything because we have green signals in there. And it's past the board. So we are gonna accelerate to 120 kilometers an hour, which is the maximum allowed speed on this train. As it says here, 120 kilometers per hour max. I'm gonna redo. This tiny switch I just flipped is the reduction acceleration reduce, so it reduces the acceleration, so it usually goes to 100. Yes, that's called tren tierra, which is train to earth, quote unquote. So yeah, you communicate with the signaler and the head of control with that. So if you anything had a red signal, you would use this, or PA for that, or if you had to call them, you'd use the phone. Up ahead, we have a proximity board. So this indicates us that we are approaching a station. Yellow signal, sorry, green signal. So front and go. I am gonna start reducing speed because I don't want to overshoot the station. Something I've done multiple times at this stop. I really don't want to repeat it again.
Propera parada, Sitges. Próxima parada, Sitges.
Okay, we're going way too fast. Emergency brake time. If you're curious, this is a semi-direct service. So on this section we stop at all stations, but when there's a major station coming up, which is called Villanova, and there's some trains on this line that terminate here. Should I really do my QT training again? Should I? I mean, I'm a certified senior guard, and you know how terrible we are at driving. Close doors, next stop, Saguda Calafé. We can go 120, no speed limits, nothing. And we're just gonna depart. Oh no. I really don't want to be demoted to TD. That sounds bad. I agree with you. The SDS and SGT driving is not good. The SSGs don't drive. Yes, that's very true. And the LDs are the pros, and the MOS are just right behind them. You've got a point there. I can't deny that. Proximity boards for the advanced signal of the next station. Which is weird because the next station is a two-track station, which shouldn't have advanced signals. But the thing is, this station and the next station are so close to each other that the advanced signals is before this station, this two-track station. So advanced signal for, and In Spain, let me just explain why there's an A. The A signifies that it's an apeadero.
Propera parada, Garraf.
Si us plau, vigileu amb la distància entre el cotxe i l'andana.
Próxima parada, Garraf.
Por favor, presten atención a la distancia entre coche y andén.
I'm sorry to say, but that's not the correct announcement. I think there is a mess up on the script, because that is not the announcement of the station. This is Segur de Calafell, not Garraf. The PA has failed on me. Right. We are gonna close the doors. And the next stop is Cunit. Depart, speed limit still 120. However, those signals up there is the entry signal to the station. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry Vega, I didn't read your yes, you are pros. You're pro at everything. That's why you became an MOS, right? This sort of bird thingy, that's how we call it in Spain, a pajarita, indicates that these switches can only be passed at 40 kilometers per hour. Vig, I'm sorry to say, you spatting in a training is not as bad.
Propera parada, platja de Castelldefels. Pròxima parada, platja de Castelldefels.
The melodies, the station announcements are very messed up. Very. Damn, that's the mark. That's the mark. No, stop, 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 stop. Hold on a second. Welcome back to the live stream, Cuball. Just give me a quick second. I think I put the wrong announcements. I think I put the wrong announcements on the folder. Yes, it's a bad stop, Vague, I know. Please. Don't remind me about it. Yep, I put the wrong announcement in the folder. I put the wrong announcements in the folder. a second so I can put the correct announcements on the correct folder. Because for some reason I put the wrong route announcements. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Yep, it is the wrong station melody. That's great. The other day I played this and I did a different route which has some different melodies on the same map but just different routes. So I guess that happened. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save Train Simulator. I'm gonna quit Train Simulator, so I'm just gonna save it. Yep. I'm gonna quit it. I'm gonna restart Train Simulator. Because you need to restart it. Just a second. And then let's try again if the announcements work. I really hope the train did not get messed up. Just gonna restart Train Simulator to see if the announcements are gonna work now. Apologies for the restarting. I put the wrong announcements. I explained earlier how there's a route that does all stops from a station that's further down the line. And I put the announcements for that route. So that's why they're not playing the correct ones. Oops. I can see the stream is not that delayed now. That's good. Stream is not so delayed. Yeah. Just gonna load up Train Simulator once again. And if the train is broken, what I'll probably do is I'll do the same route, but I'll probably start from the other end so you don't have to rewatch that whole section. Because I really don't want to redo that whole section because you guys have already seen it. So if it doesn't work, I'm probably going to go to the other terminus, which is in Barcelona itself, and start from there, I guess. Quite nice pictures though they put on Train Simulator. Okay, there we go. Okay. We have to redo the whole setup, but looks fine to me. Except, oh damn, that's not good. Oh wait. Okay. Let's. 99. And train number, just a random train number. Yes, RIP, yes. Random train number. Just like that. Just rearm you. Let's go again. You did not just brake on me, train. And it broke on me. GG's. The train broke. Magnific. It broke. So we're just gonna start at the other end, as I was telling earlier, because the train broke. Your average train simulator experience. But I'm gonna do a quick poll. Do you guys want to do the same route I was doing but the other way, or do you want to do the route that goes halfway down the line? Wait, hold on. Train simulator, please. I'll quickly put up a poll. Okay, poll. You know, let's just... No, wait, do you guys want to start from the same place? Or do you want to start from the... Now, if I do... Sorry, Cubal, if I do halfway, I need to restart Train Simulator again. Because of the announcements, so... So I'm just gonna quickly put up a poll. Okay. The poll is up. I'll keep it up for like 2 minutes and then we'll decide. Start from opposite terminus, 100% right now. Votes. I'll keep it for a couple more minutes and then we'll start from the opposite terminus. Yep, let's start from the opposite terminus then. Okay, so it is this one. Load it up again. I still apologize for the issues with the route, especially with the announcements. That messed up the whole scenario. I feel like this stream is becoming more of a waiting loading simulator than an actual stream. We'll get to the good part soon. Don't worry. It is quite complicated, Vig. It's pretty much a one-to-one recreation of that route, and the train is one-to-one modeled with just a couple features that don't work. So yeah, it is complicated. You need to know how to do it. But once you learn it, it's pretty simple. If you have no idea, it's like learning a whole new language. Because you gotta understand how the safety system works. Okay, but what do you mean you like when I load my transport through the thing? That's just a plain image with some text and music playing. Don't mind, the game's still loading. Don't mind it. We'll just set up the train meanwhile. Power on. Pantographs up. Battery. Enable connection. Converter. Reduce headlights. Headlights on. In instruments. Passenger lights. No. I hate you. I hate you, Gentile. I hate you. Oh, that! Transport Fever 2. Yes, you know why it takes forever? Because I have 700 bots on it. Repairs again, yeah. And the train Tierra just died, so it's another restart. Why do things not go according to plan? I think you're supposed to wait a cup after the system has fully initialized. Luckily, that's quite short. Okay. Yes, I know. The delay is insane. Let me switch it. Ear rape again. Because this is very loud. We are that. Please wipe out, please. I'm gonna let the map load before I enable anything. So just gonna let the map load. I can see we have a clear signal since it marks a straight line, so that's good. Okay, map's loaded. And not a big deal, it died, so we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna ignore it. Ignore that. It broke. I'm gonna reverse. Yep. Alright then. Open doors. Turn off parking brake. So for some reason, this as usual, as every time I've tried to do this route, it just dies. It doesn't work. Get the mirror open, and we're gonna depart because we got a clear signal. This is a very interesting phenomenon. We have we have two signals right after each other. A signal indicating preliminary caution and a signal indicating caution right after each other for our track. You really don't see this every day. The signal. So once again 30 kilometers per hour on the switches. There we go. Stop accelerating, will you? Just stick to the given speed limit, please. I gave you 30, stick to 30. So limit of 40, that means once the train has fully passed, we can go up to 40 kilometers per hour. Oh, look, it worked now. You stupid thing. No, there's no ATC. This is your integrated ATC, AWS, and everything system. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 64. Yeah, it does. I'll show. It does. No, well, ATC, it's different here. The driver's supposed to follow the limit, but yes. If you go over this 60 limit, this given limit, it's gonna start beeping you. If you exceed 2 kilometers an hour, sorry, no, 4 kilometers an hour, the speed limit, it's gonna emergency brake you. I don't know why it's giving me warning signals if the signal is green there. But no, to answer your question, there's no ATC, it's this system. So now it's indicating that will be below 80 kilometers per hour. That's literally what it indicates. So right now we are in Barcelona, the city. As you might tell, it's quite dense up there. It's a busy area. There are vague, I'll show you that in a bit later, because there is a point where you have to reduce from 120 kilometers per hour to 40 because of a temporary speed limitation. So I'll show you what happens when you go a little bit over the speed limit. If you want, I can show you what happens if I go over the given speed limit by the safety system, because it's gonna show a yellow F first, then a red big F, and then it's gonna just show the emergency brake symbols. That goes towards that section of track isn't used on regular passenger services. That's used for out of service or trains like that. Let's go 60. Yeah, F, which means frenado in español, which means braking. F in the chat, yes. If you're trying to refer to that meme, I agree. And next speed limit, upcoming a 40 speed limit. There's a straight section of track, and then at the end of that straight section is the we have to go 40. Green signal, no biggie. Just keep going. You see, yeah, the 40 limit is there. Barely can see it. We're gonna start reducing speed. other lines. There's other lines that run straight. This. That is a very loud train. There are other lines that run that way. There are trains that run that way. Some route issues, we're not gonna talk about that. And the current speed limit is 40. Yes. Station halt approach. Nothing much. Just yeah, you can see the station in the distance. There. Do you guys want me to explain around the cab while we reach that station eternally? Yes. This is very slow.
Tren amb despertador Sant Vicenç de Calders. Propera parada Barcelona Passeig de Gràcia. Correspondència amb metro i serveis regionals. Tren con destino Sant Vicenç de Calders. Próxima parada Barcelona Passeig de Gràcia. Correspondencia con metro y servicios regionales.
Okay, the stream is very delayed now. That is roughly 30 to 40 seconds after I said it. That is pretty delayed. Yes, your average quality. I'm pretty sure there is a stopping marker. Whoa! That's a pretty good stop. That's nearly on the 2 marker. That's good. Real good. Okay, let's go. Next station is Barcelona. Sant. People, I'm gonna ask you a question straight away. Do you remember that one time I streamed this map to you on Discord and it was laggy as hell? I'm pretty sure you remember. So since Train Simulator released the new DirectX 12 update, it's so much smoother if you can tell the difference. Yay, the switches are set correctly. Last time they weren't set correctly. And I see some signals there. Oh yeah. If you remember, now it's much smoother if you can tell. Okay. The advanced signal is coming up in 200 meters. Then 100 meters till the signal, and then that's this. We have a whistle board, a 40 speed limit advising. We have a lot of things going on. No, this is not an online game. This is Train Summit. It's on Steam. So the S board. This is Whistle, which is literally this. The speed limit starts. Oh my god. That's a speed limit. 40. And I am casually overspeeding by 10 kilometers per hour. We don't talk about that. Signal is not indicating anything. That's weird. This is meant to show an arrow going straight to show it going straight. So right now it's telling us yellow signal because we're doing track switching. That's the arrow. That's the arrow it's meant to show.
Tren amb destinació Sant Vicenç de Calders. Propera parada Barcelona Sant. Correspondència amb línies 1, 3 i 4 de Rodalies, metro, serveis regionals i trens de llarga distància. Tren con destino Sant Vicenç de Calders. Próxima parada Barcelona Sant. Correspondencia con líneas 1, 3 y 4 de cercanías, metro, servicios regionales y trenes de larga distancia.
Very, very long melody. A very long announcement. Got some high-speed trains there. Some more trains here. This station it's a bit laggy because it is very dense. Just gonna let the train stop. Popped up. Let's see. Oh, that's all good. Okay, up here. Temporary speed limitation to 30 kilometers per hour and a whistle board that indicates it's for both tracks. Hooray. Even slower speed limits. Okay. Let's go. Next stop, Gava. So now we run pretty much non-stop for a while. This is a semi-direct service. Does it feel like that? Does it feel like the underground waterline section? It's just the Barcelona city tunnels. Right there. Oh, not that way. That's high speed. That's just a bit further down. You're gonna see the daylight again. Up there, yellow. Damn time. It's green signal, and policy? Oh, it's the 30 limitation. So, yeah. Probably gonna have to start reducing speed now. And this section is very laggy still. It is very laggy. Okay. 30 kilometers per hour it is. Switches indicate straight, which is correct. And vague, if you haven't realized, it's right-hand driving here. That line goes to the second big station of Barcelona, where R1, R4, R3 and some R4 services terminate. And also some RG1 goes that way. And this way you go, this is the main line that goes where we go, and also to other parts of, you also can go down to Valencia. This line goes to Madrid also. Yeah, daylight. Yeah, daylight. Here it comes. You can even hear the rails as the train approaches. And that. To spam Z so the deadman's handle doesn't apply. Look at that train bounce. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, well, that does not apply to us. That's the other track, the one that goes up. I remember this signal last time being on preliminary caution. Clearly today it is not. Okay, so once we pass the speed limit board, we are able to accelerate to 75. Okay, let's go. It is a very bouncy section. Advanced boards for the advanced signal of the next station, which we do not stop at. There's the advanced signal, not indicating any speed limit or anything. up there. A Jesus Christ, it's bouncy. A stop bounce 90 with followed by a temporary speed limitation. Yay. This train bounces so much. I don't know how I'm gonna press this button. Yeesh. Yeah, now I need to stick below 60 because that's the speed limit. Yes, it is bouncy IRL. This section, this bridge is bouncy. Wait for a second. Take this. And I'm gonna go on prefix tension. Wait, I'll quickly show you what happens when you overspeed. Here you go. There. This is gonna start beeping at you. There you go. That thing's just gonna beep at you constantly until you go 5 kilometers below the maximum authorized speed limit. F. Yes, F. Speed limit reduction to 85. Okay, let me just 3 speed limits. Top one means conventional, middle one means type A trains, bottom one means type B trains. And I am pretty sure this is a type A train. So we use the middle speed limit on this train. High speed emerging to the left of us. Hello, beautiful high speed line. And the 50 restriction starts right there. 50. Okay. It's gonna take the off now. Because we're no longer under the speed restriction. We go 90 now. 90. And that's at 90, well, roughly 90. This is all industrial. This whole section is industrial. Green signal. Yeah, let's just keep going then. We're going to a this kind of reminds me to what station it is. This station reminds me of James Street because it's in a tunnel and then it goes out. Like it goes in a tunnel and then it goes out a tunnel. This station reminds me a lot of James Street. Also because it has island platforms. So the regional R11 trains, which are regional, they terminate at the major station and they come here and they reverse to go to the other way. That goes the train. And green signal again. Straight ahead, 130 kilometers. Stop. 140 kilometers per hour. Nice. Also, this train is going to beep you. Here it says it's a T120, so we can only go 120. If this goes 121, the train's gonna again beep you the F. That line goes to the airport. To the airport it goes. And it's a single track line to the airport, so these two tracks, they merge together. And the airport is a weird single track, two platform station, so you have platforms on both sides. That's this is something. Green after green after green. Okay, good enough. So far so good, no bugs. Announcements are working perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure there's one announcement which is at the next station that doesn't work, but that's a bug with the announcement. Nothing I can do with it, sadly. Advanced signal across station. Well, not advanced signal, advanced of a halt. Let's just call it a halt, which we do not stop at. And further down the distance, I see a temporary speed limit with the with this thingy again. To 40 kilometers per hour. This station is called Vicenç. And now it's time to reduce. And back to 60 we go. Sean's signal indicates that it's straight ahead. 2 white lights, horizontal. This is our next stop, Gaba. There is no mark at this station, so as long as the full train is on the platform, it's valid stopping. It's a valid stopping position. Well, yeah, as long as
Propera parada, Gavà. Próxima parada, Gavà.
That is a very delayed announcement. That is a very late announcement. Get the mirror open. Yes. Green signal. That's the pod. Slow down. Stop. Acceleration. Slow down. You're gonna. And you're gonna speed again. Okay, there we go. Annoying over speeding. Shush. Please. Thank you. There's a speed limit start there. Oh, and I see a ton of signals back there. Saying that they're soon gonna put the station announcement. So time reduced to 40. 40 speed limit time. Right, we have. It's a. They're redoing the bridge. That's why. Makes sense. What? What trains? Why do you close on me, Train Simulator? Okay, that's weird. It just randomly tapped out. I don't know why. Once the train has fully passed the end of speed limit mode, which is that, we can go back 120. Also, I'm gonna reset the safety system there because I hate these mesh thing. It's very annoying. So the only way to remove it is to reset the whole system. But if I reset it while I'm moving, it's gonna apply the emergency brakes, and I don't want that. Slide.
Propera parada, Castelldefels. Próxima parada, Castelldefels.
Oh wow, I'm lagging here a bit. And it's just a random floating rail. Just your average real life day. Hello, train. Hello, train. Perfect. Right at the end of the platform. We go out here, we can see there's another class 447, which apparently is getting hauled by a diesel locomotive. Maybe it's broken down. I think the dude is pretty happy. Okay, let's get moving again. Now we run non-stop again. We're gonna skip 2 stations before we reach our next stop. And we're gonna go in a ton of tunnels. It is similar to the Class 66, yeah. I forgot what the train number is in Spain. It's, I don't know. maybe it doesn't look exactly like a 66, but it does look similar to a Class 66. Just passing this station. The mountains in the distance. And we have a reduction to 105 kilometers per hour. Alright then. Advance signal. Okay, that's not correct. That's meant to be 1 dash. I think the creator put 3 dashes instead. It's tunnel time. Well, it's time for a lot of tunnels. And there's a lot of tunnels in this section now. Oh, and I clearly forgot to reset the safety system. Yeah. What? 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 Huh? Huh? What the fuck? What the hell? What the fluff? Of course the junction is instead. Of course. Okay, well, we're now limit. You know what? Screw you as far. What the fluff? Okay, there we go. Speed limit was 105. It gave me no warning. What the hell? It literally gave me no advance warning about that red signal. It's just one switch wasn't set properly. I didn't swear, I said what the fuck. I didn't say the actual word, okay? Because this is a PG friendly channel. It's very weird that it gave me a red signal with no absolute warning in advance. It is very weird. Speed limit apparently. Abandoned station. Disused and abandoned. We've done 10 kilometers since the last time we closed the doors. Just a lot of tunnels. A bunch of tunnels. And more tunnels. Weird textures. We can go back to 120 now. A station where we do stop. After this station, we stop at every station on the line. actually been up to this station in real life. I've never gone off to this station, but I've been to this station in real life. It's a mirror, so it's to stop in front of the mirror.
Propera parada, Sitges. Pròxima parada, Sitges.
And I overshot the mirror by a tiny bit. Let's use our train mirror then. So the signal indicates that that signal is green. That's good. Let's depart. Next stop, Villanova. Off we go to our next stop. The next stop more or less marks the halfway point. In terms of station, it's the halfway point. In terms of kilometers, we're already past the halfway point. But the next, after this, stations are not that far from each other. Wrong button. Oh no! Don't stop! 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 We keep going. Another green signal. That's always a good thing. That means we can travel at full speed on the line. Just keep going. Oh. And we're trying to reduce again. Temporary speed limitations. It's 60 the speed limit. Come on, Asfa, stop beeping me. Going below 60. And Dead Man's handle again. Well, Dead Man's thingy. Dead Man. That signal is quite high up though. I don't know why they built it so up. Speed limit ends there. End of speed limit, well, end of temporary speed limit. We can go 125 LTV. But since there's a station right there, I'm not gonna speed up. Because anyways we stop at that station, so there's no point on speeding up. There's a freight yard and looks like a shed for locomotives there. And there's the
Propera
announcement.
parada, Vilanova i la Geltrú. Pròxima parada, Vilanova i la Geltrú.
Just slow it down. Let's stop in front of the mirror this time. And that is a pretty good stop. Let's check out interior. Look, there's another train there. And terminus. Let's depart. Here we're departing to station. Let's depart in this mode as a passenger. It's a very nice interior. It's a 1990s train, but this is an older type because it doesn't have the screens that the newer trains 150, 155. Sounds good. The channel, the C channel, so I don't need to do it, but yeah. I'm just gonna keep going. There's not that much left to do now. We have 4 more stations: Cubellas, Cunit, Calafell, Segura, Calafell, and the last station, Sant Vicenç de Calders. And I can see Cubellas in the distance. The advanced signal marker of the next station. So far so good. We haven't got emergency. We did get emergency brake once. That's because that one red signal that wasn't announced. So green signal.
Propera parada, Cubellas. Próxima parada, Cubellas.
Slow down. Slow down, please. Doors open. Let's get the mirror open. But since it's a train simulator, the mirror doesn't work. Let's just pretend passengers have already boarded. Close doors and let's depart. A yellow signal and a red signal. You were set to the wrong platform. And now it's green. Good job. I fixed the problem, I guess. few signals. Yeah, that's. Don't go so far down. Let's start slowing down. I don't want to overshoot the station.
Propera parada, Cunit. Pròxima parada, Cunit.
So we're to 60, Continental Station Fossil 60. And there was a two markers there. Nah, I definitely overshot the marker. Yeah, I overshot the marker. Oh well. Station. Six-car train. Pretty long. 200 meters, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's depart to our next station, which is. And it didn't show that. Let's go. Next up is Segura Calafé. And then we got the advanced signal, or advanced marker in the keepsake signal. And you can see the station there.
Propera parada, Segur de Calafell. Pròxima parada, Segur de Calafell.
Segura Calafé. Just two more stations to go after this. more stations to go. See what I collect here. Let's depart. Next stop is Calafé, somewhere in the distance. So good, no restrictions, no yellow signals, nothing. Let's just keep going. Got a 7-Eleven there. Some car parks, a lot of houses on the left. Okay, slowing down now. I can see these. Sorry, I can see this station down there. Right, those tiny dots on the station.
Propera parada, Calafell. Pròxima parada, Calafell.
Announcement. Station announcement. Okay. This is the last station before the end of the line. Last station before the end of the line. Really nice, well, gantry overhead wires, the way it's built. It's probably so it's not at the edge, so people can easily board without having the catenary in front of them to open doors. And let's depart to our last stop, Sant Vicenç de Calders. Oh, that's a quick acceleration. Okay. One more station to go, and then the trip's over. I'm lagging now. A lot of houses on the left and right, residential buildings. Bridge. And the advanced signal of a diversion. That's very interesting. Where a line splits into two. That was the advanced signal. A speed limit to a just gonna keep slowing down. No. 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 Ah. I acknowledged you. Why did you emergency brake me? Rearm this. And let's go again. So 30 kilometers per hour on the speed on the switches ahead. Alright. I see a red signal though. That's very interesting. Why I can't proceed. Stop. Oh, there you go. It's yellow now. Once again, 30 kilometers per hour on the switches. It's a very big station.
Propera parada, Sant Vicenç de Calders. Correspondència amb línia 4 de Rodalies i serveis regionals. Final de trajecte. Próxima parada, Sant Vicenç de Calders. Correspondencia con línea 4 de cercanías y servicios regionales. Final de trayecto.
That was the last announcement of the line, since this is the end of the line. have class 449 there, class 447. Double unit apparently then, a class 447. From the looks of it, looks like a single unit. I'm gonna acknowledge that one last time. Five FPS moment, yes, it's a very laggy station. I agree, at 5 FPS moment. 14 FPS. Ah yes, you wanna know what? Platforms are not properly numbered in Spain. It's a very weird numbering system. Oh god, I opened the wrong side. Alright then. That's it. That's the end of the line. And the end of the stream. And yes, Fox up. The numbers are funny. Oh! No, no. God's sake. No, don't do that joke. No, Fox up. No. That's not a good joke. That's what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut down this end. We're gonna get the train service ready for the opposite direction real quick. And then I'll end the stream. So, just turn that off. Turn all of that off, and go to the other cab if I remember how to. Or yeah, we'll set up the train on this end, and then I'll end the stream. Oh, hold on. And put this down. Go to the front one, we'll put it up. All the way up. We'll... Come on, I keep forgetting to do things. And... Oh, your master key's off now. Master key on. Auxiliary. Power. Pantograph up. Power. That. Headlights. That. I'll just put the train in service. 026. Yep. And well, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for coming. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye. And I hope you had fun. I did, so yeah. Till the next stream. Bye. Okay.